Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. Yes, it's been a long day, guys. A long day. About 9 o'clock. I have to label a bunch of cans though, so these things are getting ahead of me down here. But I did want to show you. These are from the video that we did, and you can see the bubbles. And these guys are just perking, fermenting along nicely. I'm going to show you what we're dealing with here. These, that. Good googly moogly. It has been a day. I did want to give you guys an update on that friend of mine who had the brain bleed. They finished up yesterday evening and then transferred him to another hospital that was more equipped to take care of him, and he received the medication. Still having a little bit difficulty talking right now, but the brain bleed has stopped and they didn't have to do anything. The way it is, you know. So I'm very thankful for that. But I'm going to show you guys how we do it. More to come. Okay, and we are back. Show you. These are yams. We actually cook with these a good bit. Sweet potatoes. We actually do a lot more fresh than we do with cans, but we keep 8 or 10 cans just in case. And this is October 27, and this is one of the things my wife has always asked me to do is to write it on the bottom. It's a small concession, so I'm happy to do that. And we just put these guys in, cycle them through. You'll notice this can's dented a little bit right here. I'm going to put this one at the front. We're going to use this one first. Probably nothing. Probably nothing. It's not a pop top, so there's a plus. But that's just something we do. I also have been saving a few of these cans. Now these cans have the paint lining inside it. BPA free, but it has the painted liner inside. I use these when we go camping. So you have to cook that lining out. So I build a fire outside in the fire pit, throw these in there, fill them up with coals, burns all the crap out, and then you're able to use these, and it works really good. Teaching the grandkids about cooking on a campfire, how to boil water. We use these. Lid's cut off, remember, and then you sand this down with some rough sandpaper so there's no cutting edge left, and it's just a good tool. Anyway, more time. All right, guys, now we're back, and another one of the things that you always want to bear in mind while you're doing this: if you don't like the stuff, don't buy the stuff. I remember many years ago when I first started getting into prepping, I was at the grocery store and they had canned mushrooms, like $1 a piece. That shows you how far back it was. And so I bought like 2 cases of canned mushrooms, not really realizing that canned mushrooms taste like canned mushrooms. And I love mushrooms. And I even like canned mushrooms, certain ones, but it doesn't matter. If you don't like it, don't buy it. Another thing, if you look behind me, it looks like I'm insane because you see a grocery store. Okay, well, perhaps I am. There are certain things that your spouse is going to want to get, and you think how insane that is because they want to get muffins. Muffins don't keep. But make sure, excuse me, make sure when you're doing this that you're doing something where everyone can kind of eat it. Even if you think it's silly, buy muffins. If your spouse likes muffins, the way it is. We have hard candy, we have chocolate set aside. If you look over on this side over here, you'll see boxes of Little Debbie's. As long as you rotate through, it's okay. And again, you'll see also over here, we do the same thing with dog food, pool chemicals, everything that we go through. But when you're going through this, if you can, buy 5 extra cans every time you go to the store. If you go to the store once a week, buy 5 cans. Easy peasy. Over time, they will build up, I promise you. And you'll have something like this. If you're going to buy food to set aside, short term and medium term, start out buying a few extra cans. If you want to, go buy 50 if you can afford it. That's fine. It doesn't matter to me, but I'm trying to show you how to do this so you don't break the bank. And I know a lot of you guys have been doing this for as long as I have, some of you even longer. So it's good. Buy in bulk, rotate through. We buy our meat in bulk. Actually, the camera and tripod are sitting on top of the freezer beside another freezer, and there's another one over there. Buy your meat in bulk. Cut it up yourself. Learn how to do it. Buy a book. Learn how to do your primal cuts. And it's not that hard. It saves you a lot of money. And it's pretty good feeling knowing you have enough set aside for a while. Oh, Darren, what happens if your power goes out? Well, we got generators. What happens if that generator doesn't work? Well, I got 2 generators, so it's okay. If that doesn't work, well, you know, then we start cooking and start canning. One more point I'll bring up, and then I'll leave you guys alone. Sometimes you want to buy items that you also can and set aside. That's okay if you like to do that. My wife loves broth, buying broth, and we buy, every time we go to Sam's, we buy 10 cans of it. 10, number 10, cans of it. We also can broth as well, so that's bone broth over here. It's okay. If someone wants to spend, again, it's like the Little Debbie's. If somebody wants to spend a little bit of money and set aside X, it's okay. Eat what you store, store what you eat. This is not long-term food storage. Well, perhaps maybe the beans. Maybe those. Long-term food storage is on the other side, and those are in on pallets in the 5-gallon buckets and everything. This is stuff we use every day. So, cycle through it, mark your dates, be diligent when you're doing this, because this can become a train wreck very quick. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. Thanks for coming by, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I have a buttload more cans to put the dates on and cycle them in. Thanks. Take care of you, people.